I would like to begin with the opening statements, and Mr. Beach, you have the first 2 minutes. Ms. Laflaherty?
Hello everyone, my name is Terry Beach and I am the Liberal candidate seeking re-election. I want to start by acknowledging that this whole debate is taking place in the unceded territory of the Tsleil-Waututh, the Squamish and Musqueam people. And I want to thank Carleen for her welcoming. I first got involved in politics because I wanted to make sure that everybody had a fair and real chance at success. And that came from my background. I mean, I first moved out of the house when I was 13. My brother went into foster care. But I worked hard and graduated from high school and ended up in politics. Got elected 20 years ago as a city councillor and was the first person in my family to get a degree. I ended up spending most of my time in either education or entrepreneurship. And I think the thing that ties those two career paths together, those are both empowering forces. I've spent most of my career trying to help other people get ahead. I've had the honor to serve as your MP because I grew up in a country that invested in people like me and gave me opportunities to be able to get an education and contribute back to the community. And certainly, since I've been elected, that's what I've been trying to do. Not just to protect the environment by climate change, but also to grow the economy and to lift Canadians out of poverty. 900,000 Canadians have been lifted out of poverty in the last 4 years. 300,000 of those children. We know those 300,000 children are going to not just have better lives now, but they're going to make the country stronger as they grow up. If you know me, I'm incredibly diligent and straightforward. I'm hardworking. I have an amazing wife, Ravi, who might be joining us later tonight, and a newborn daughter, Nova. You trust me with your vote again. I will work every day to not only work to improve Nova's future, but also to build a stronger Canada where everyone is included and where everyone can find a pathway to success. Thanks for being here tonight.
Thank you very much. And as the candidates will notice, the good Ruth Walmsley there on the front row with her signs to keep you on time, which was very good, Mr. Beach. And now, Mr. Don.
Okay. Hi, everyone. First of all, I would like to thank Brook ACM organizing committee to invite me for the debate. It gave me an opportunity to introduce and explain the People's Party of Canada, the principle and the policy and the platforms. And in the meantime, I feel honored to have the opportunity to represent the People's Party of Canada to run the campaign for the Burnaby North Simon riding. My name is, I introduce myself, my name is Rocky Dong. I also would like to thank all the audience come today, sacrifice the weekend, and I think you are true lovers for our country and our community. I wish all of candidates today focus on the issues that our country and our community face and have a fair debate. Thank you, Svinda, Terry, and Amita. I'm happy to know you and have an opportunity to debate with you for the issues that matter for our country and for our community. I have been living in North Burnaby in 2003. I'm very familiar with this area and also really enjoy living in this area. The people here are kind and neighborhoods are safe and quiet. The education resources are also abundant. As I feel here, there are many places to spend leisure time: Burnaby Mountain, Bernard Marine Park, Eco Confederation Park, McGill Public Library. People can exercise at Island Daily Pool and the Fitness Center. Our PPC have 4 fundamental principles, which are individual freedom, personal responsibility, fairness, and respect. So I summarize our platform into 4 big categories. Okay, thank you.
Thank you very much.
Hi, everyone.
And now, Ms. Gunner, thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. My name is Amita. I'm the Green Party candidate. I would like to thank you all for having me and also thank Carleen for the acknowledgement. And I would like to echo that by saying that we are on unceded territory. And that means a lot, and we also have a lot of work to do there. So yes, we stand on the land of the Musqueam, Squamish, and Tsleil-Waututh, but it is also a reminder that we are still a colonial nation and we must do better. A bit about me, I just got my PhD in astrophysics and was appointed to be the Science Innovation Critic for the Green Party. I am now working on technology policy, as well as policy for making sure we fund science adequately in our country. I was not expecting to be in politics, at all, in fact. But then I got frustrated by my inability to help my own communities and the world, because I had lost trust in the ability of anyone, any politician, to do what was necessary, and I did not feel represented. I have a lot of gratitude for my life, but I see that it is also a privilege that I have because of the colonial nature of our nation. And we now face an era of crises, of affordability, of climate, of healthcare. And these are all things I feel and want to work on. And now we also have the affront of this pipeline. There is no evidence for it, nor consent. So I look forward to doing everything I can to stop that, supporting every group in their efforts, Indigenous and local community groups. And I also look forward to tonight's discussion. Thank you.
Thank you very much. And now, Mr. Roberts.
Thank you very much, Tim, and I too want to acknowledge that we are meeting on the unceded lands of the Musqueam, Squamish, and Tsleil-Waututh peoples. And also to thank Carleen for her very powerful opening, and on a personal note, to extend my condolences on the tragic loss of your husband, David. Carleen, I know how painful that was. I also really want to thank Broke, not just for sponsoring this meeting tonight, but for the incredible work that Broke has been doing from day one to stop the Trans Mountain Pipeline expansion project. Amita talked about something about himself, and many of you know I grew up on Capitol Hill. I'm a local boy, graduated from Burnaby North. I was the province paper boy on Capitol Hill. I worked at the McDonald's over here in Alpha the day that it opened, and I had the honor of representing our wonderful community for a little over 25 years as our Member of Parliament. For me, I am back in public life basically to take on the two major issues of the climate crisis and growing inequality, but also to do everything in my power, and this is the commitment that I make, to stop the expansion of the Trans Mountain Pipeline, but also to deal with the very real concerns about the existing Trans Mountain project and the tank farm in particular. We still have an opportunity, in my view, to stop this. Some people think it's going to be challenging, but if there is a minority government elected on October 21st, I pledge that I will do everything in my power, together with colleagues from the Green Party and others, to stop this project, which we must do for our community and for our planet.